Hey guys, hey, Josh here. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to talk about 2018, and I know 2017 is not over, but what you're doing now affects and 100% is a part of 2018. Because if you stop and think for just a second, 2017 just doesn't stop like the edge of the world, and and then 2018 starts cold, right? It's a moving train. The train never stops, and so it's just one train moving from one year to another. But I want to talk about goal setting and like all this stuff that coaches and the traditional industry stuff tells you to do, and tell you why it doesn't work and what actually does work. And specifically you, this audience, I want you to be thinking, and I want you to comment below if you are fired up about 2018 and dominating it specifically. Now, what does that mean? Well, that's subjective. It's up to you. What are your aspirations? What's your dream? What's the better version of yourself that you want to come to fruition? I want you to think about that right now while you're watching this video, and I want you to comment below and just say fired up, and I want you to just sit back, absorb, marinate, and think about the things I'm about to tell you, okay? Because this is your opportunity to get ahead. And not only get ahead of your competition, but get ahead of your current self. I know that kind of sounds a little trippy, but hang in there with me for a second, because I just want to challenge maybe the way you're approaching your marketing, your sales, your lead generation, your real estate business. I want to just challenge it for a minute. So just like put your, let's war game, right? I just want to war game with you for a minute, right? So I want you to comment below, fired up if you're ready to dominate 2018. And the first thing I want to say is like goals don't work. You can set some really unbelievable goals. As a matter of fact, goal setting is really easy. It's easy for you to say, I want 100 transactions in 2018. It's easy for you to say, I want to be I want to go get, 300% increase in my personal income. It's actually easy to say those things, and people act like that's goal setting, that you take an hour before the end of the year in the fourth quarter and you write down on a piece of paper or in a journal that I'm going to get 49 transactions next year. I'm going to list 68 homes, whatever that is. That's easy. And as a matter of fact, it's kind of lazy. But the thing to realize is that the goal setting exercise is not the point. Am I saying not to set goals? Not at all. Set goals. But more than anything, I'd rather you set goals to create systems that produce the product that you're looking for. I'd rather you create goals that are data-driven, metric-driven, and systems-driven. Okay? I got a few points. Number one, hey, remember that action creates traction. Like sitting down and writing, yes, is a micro action. Setting a goal is a micro action, but literally doing something and applying a skill creates traction. And what do I mean by that? I mean, for example, Facebook advertising for your real estate business. Like actually launching Facebook ads so that you can get the information you need to iterate and pivot in your marketing and in your business. Like marketing and sales is literally like the military having intelligence on enemy soil. Like if you treat your business like a battlefield, and sorry ladies for the obvious male illustration I go to here, but just think like getting the intelligence. Well, you can't get the intelligence needed to make good business decisions until you take action. Think about when you go to the hospital and you maybe have cardiovascular problems, like when they inject dye into your body to see where the vulnerabilities are in your heart, your arteries, and your blood system, right? taking action in your lead generation, in your marketing, in your follow-up, and acquiring new skills, trying new things, trying new campaigns, and just getting out there, that is literally just showing up is 90% of the battle. And it allows you to get data and get information and see what works and what doesn't work. There are entire books and libraries of books written around hurry up and fail. Marketing is about 90% failure, and the 10% success creates a whole lot of leverage in your life. But you will never get to the 10% if you don't take 10 actions, if you don't take 100 actions. Action meaning launch an Instagram campaign. Action meaning launch your seller campaign. Action meaning launch Facebook ads. Action meaning try to do a YouTube marketing strategy, a video marketing strategy, a video follow-up strategy, this lead generation strategy. Get out there. Action creates traction in your business. Don't forget that. Number 2, remember that the number one thing, the only thing that matters, if you don't have this is the egg before the chicken. If you don't have attention is all that matters. You are one of many agents in your market. There are counties with over 30,000 agents in this country. So you are in a red ocean. You have to be able to do jumping jacks, stand out, even if that, just think attention. How do I get people's attention? Obviously, with Facebook advertising, we teach you and show you and even help you build these funnels where you're on the medium of attention, Facebook, Instagram, right? Well, think that way in all parts of your business. How do I get attention? What do I call myself? How do I approach things? What's the vehicle of opportunity that I'm giving customers that all the other thousands of agents that I'm competing with aren't giving them? How can I create an epiphany in the brains of the people I want to serve so that they think I'm the exceptional agent rather than the commodity agent just like everyone else? Your job with attention is to export your reality of exceptional awesomeness into the mind of the buyer and the seller. Attention, attention, attention. 2018 is the year of attention. Number 3, on a tactical level, think 80-20 principle, think funnels, okay? Now, 80-20 principle, the Pareto's principle, 20% of your activity creates 80% of your results. Think about that. Do you ever get caught like in the hamster wheel or like in the rat race and you just feel like you're just doing stuff and you're doing stuff and you're doing stuff? It's activity, 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 activity. You're taking uninformed action. So you might be creating action, but it's dumb stuff. Like it's not thoughtful or intelligent. And it's non-ROI activity. Well, usually, if you take 10 actions during a day, 2 of those will create 80% of your results, which means you can actually start doing less things. And when I don't mean take less action, I mean take more action, more appropriate action, more relevant action. But usually the 80-20 principle can't happen until you do this because you don't know what's 20% and what's 80%. So Pareto's principle, if you think in 80-20, it'll help you eradicate useless activity. Okay? The number 1 and number 3, they go well together because yes, we've got to take action so that we can get to and understand and have the data that tells us what our 20% activity is. When I say think in funnels, what I mean is think in marketing and sales funnels. How am I getting attention wide, top of the funnel? How am I pulling them in with a micro commitment, right? What kind of micro commitment towards me, my brand, and my service am I getting them to take? Is it, opting in? Is it getting them to visit an open house? Like, what is that micro commitment that brings them in a little closer? and then brings them in a little closer, and then finally they are a client or a closing. Think in funnels. What's the crescendo of activity and commitments that they need to take, and reverse engineer that? Look at all the transactions you've ever done. Start at the closing table and reverse engineer back out of that. What's the movie going in reverse? And start seeing the patterns and milestones that have to happen so that you can engineer those same milestones moving forward. Think in funnels. And lastly, where we started, goals don't work. And what I really, really mean is that you work. You are the producer. You are the personality. You are the catalyst. And your desire for the other side of the fence, the other side of the railroad track, the greener pasture, your desire for your better version of yourself is what works. So if there's any introspection that needs to happen, it needs to be around what do you want and how bad do you really want it, and how much responsibility are you willing to take. And I've talked about this before, but this is where the free trial mindset will absolutely kill you. Top producers don't say, well, we've tried that, and we've tried that, and we've tried this, and we've tried that. They say, no, this is the system we use. This is the lead generation platform we use. We do Facebook advertising. We dominate Zillow follow-up. We use this ISA program. It's not, I tried LionDesk, I tried Agent Pro, I tried this, I tried Facebook, I tried Instagram, and it doesn't work. That is the wrong psychology. If that's you, it's exactly and 100% reflective and indicative of where your results are currently. What you need to be at is this right here. Action creates traction. Patience married with action is the deadliest combo in real estate. Don't forget that. Hope this has been helpful. I hope I've kind of stepped on your toes and pushed you and put some tension on you. Like I said, I'm wargaming with you. But think about next level, 2018. Are you going to be the next level agent? What does next level mean to you? And are you willing to take the action that creates enough traction in your business so that you can kind of wear the mantle of next level agent? All right. Hope this was helpful, guys. Comment below if you are fired up. Just say fired up in the comments below. Like and comment. And let's make this an awesome post that a lot of people can get a lot of good value out of. Okay? Talk to you soon. Peace.